getting ready to play Ground Zero. This is technically before the Phantom Pain. This is like a prequel demo. I have played this quite a few times. I have no idea anything. I don't remember anything about it. I guess we could look at the backstory. I assume this is going to tell me MGS3 and Snake, Peace Walker. There lived a man who was a legend among mercenaries. Put together a formidable unit of soldiers of fortune. Blah, blah, blah. This is his history. Codename Snake, later Big Boss. He proved himself as an agent of U.S. Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Him and his partner Miller were running a small mercenary outfit in Colombia when they were visited by a man claiming to be a professor from Costa Rica's University for Peace. Okay. According to this professor, there have been several incidents involving a mysterious armed group in Costa Rica, a country without a military of its own. The professor was accompanied by one of his students, a girl named Paz. She'd been abducted and assaulted by the group. The professor and Paz offered to hire Snake to drive the group out. Okay, however, Snake saw through their deception in an instant. Professor was actually a KGB agent in the armed group in question, backed by the CIA. Cold War was no stranger to such overseas clandestine operations between U.S. and Soviet agents, blah, blah, blah. She had escaped the CIA group's facility with a cassette tape. On it was the voice of a woman known as the Mother of Special Forces, the Boss. Popular song, blah, blah, blah. Snake was stunned. Oh, so he thought she was alive. I said, okay, why was she in Costa Rica? The Boss was Snake's mentor. Yes, we know that. He was intervening as a deterrent, or at least that's what he told her people, but I guess he wanted to find out if the Boss was actually there. He rescued the Sandinistas. I don't know who that is. I wasn't reading everything. Fallen children. He was no close to discovering what the CIA was really up to. Blah, blah, blah. He encountered Huey, a wheelchair-bound scientist being forced to work for the CIA. He revealed the CIA's terrifying plot. They were developing a system by which, following radar detection of an enemy nuclear launch, an AI would analyze all available data and automatically execute a retaliatory nuclear strike at appropriate targets. Although designed to increase the power of nuclear deterrence, Coldman, the CIA's Central American Station chief, planned to actually launch a nuke to demonstrate the effectiveness of automated retaliation. This demonstration was only 5 days away. Okay, so Snake, he wants to stop it, infiltrating the lab. He's greeted by the voice from the Fates, the same voice of his lost mentor, but this was in fact the voice of the retaliatory systems AI. Wow, that makes a lot of sense. Its developer, Dr. Strangelove, had selected the Boss, the so-called greatest soldier of the AI's intelligence, blah, blah, blah. She was on the verge of bringing her psyche back to life in AI form, driven by a bizarre kind of love. Goodness. It went active. The machine saved mankind. The Boss AI sank Peace Walker to the bottom of the lake. He continued Mother Base's expansion, so he's growing his mercenary outfit. He understood the AI had acted to save the world. That did not change the fact that this system, based on the Boss's mind, had chosen at last to lay down its weapon. As a weapon himself, Snake felt the act to be a rejection of his life. Undeterred, he invited doctors to develop Metal Gear Zeke, a bipedal weapon they eventually equipped with a nuclear warhead, suddenly making their unit a nuclear power. Okay. So his base, Outer Haven, no, Mother Bases. Wait, I don't know. They got a nuclear weapon. Miller and Dr. Huey and Strangelove, I guess he's alive. I don't know who that is. This place will no longer be my heaven. Mother Base took in Paz, Orphan, KGB, Benefactor, blah, blah, blah. Cypher's orders. Wait, this was all engineered by an intelligence agency known as Cypher. Under Cypher's orders, Paz got close to Amanda, Chico, and others while exploring more of the base, secretly plotting to hijack Zeke. Her objective was to use the weapon as a bargaining chip to force Snake into becoming the military arm for Cypher. Her attempts failed when Snake defeated Zeke, and she was thrown beneath the waters. Snake learned Chico had fallen in love with her. A diary kept on the base discovered several days later. A young girl torn between Cypher and following her heart. Okay, perhaps due to Paz revealing the existence of Snake's nuke to Cypher, the International Atomic Energy Agency contacted Mother Base to request it agree to a nuclear inspection. If word got out that Snake's unit had a nuclear weapon, it would face severe criticism from the world. But Huey, acting on his own, informed the people, the group, that Mother Base would allow the inspection. His reasoning was that as long as they kept Zeke and its nuke hidden, they could demonstrate to the international community that they were not a threat. Oh, that's right. So he kind of like created this as like his own country in a way, like a country of mercenaries, I guess. The option to call off the inspection having expired, Snake and his men reluctantly got preparations underway. Meanwhile, Amanda, deployed to Cuba to assist the Sandinistas, learned Paz had survived. Of course, the timing could not have been worse. So, suspecting her turning her back on the organization, Cypher had captured Paz, was interrogating her at a U.S. military base in the southern tip of Cuba. Chico learned of this and set out to save Paz by himself. It was not long before a radio message from Chico reached Mother Base, saying he too had been captured. Okay. I know it hurts right now, but it will all be over soon. With an idea as to Cypher's true identity, Snake could not allow what Chico and Paz knew to fall into their hands. Okay, furthermore, if he could rescue Paz, he might be able to get information from her that would help him fight back against Cypher. On the eve of the nuclear inspection, Snake made the decision to leave for Cuba. Okay, so people are looking for a nuke within his mercenary outfit's base. Two people have been kidnapped by Cypher. These were kind of allies, I suppose. Maybe not allies. Let's see. I think she betrayed us. Under Cypher's orders, Paz got close to Amanda, Chico, and the others, while exploring more of the base, plotting to hijack Zeke. She was to use the weapon as a bargaining chip to force Snake into becoming the military arm of Cypher. So, what is Cypher? It's an intelligence agency within the KGB arm? No, maybe not. So, I'm on my way to rescue Paz and Paz and Chico. We're both captured? Is that what I'm understanding here? Alright, well, let's get to it. I'm kind of understand, I suppose. Normal or hard. Wait, what is this? Mission select. There's more than one mission? Rescue Mother Base member Chico and high-value target Paz from a U.S. naval prison facility. In Cuba, escape the mission area by chopper. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so yeah, I played this a couple times. Actually, quite a lot, because I really like the series, and I just wanted to, you know, how could you not be excited for Metal Gear Solid 5 after watching the trailer? So this is basically like a demo as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, they marketed it as a sequel. It's not really its own game. Okay? It's just like a little pricey, but it's fun. It gives you a little playground to play with, so here we go. And again, I barely remember anything about this, so it's basically like I'm playing it for the first time.
She told us everything. Don't worry, I kept my word. She didn't suffer long. Here. You earned it. How's it feel to play the traitor? No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier. Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
"10 days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No. I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil, and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved's bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows the true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
in! This pirate crackdown's a go! Move!
So who's the other target?
That would be Chico. He's being held in the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring him back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point. We'll send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests. The only catch is you go in solo. The politically sensitive nature of the mission means backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then. I'm in front of the prison camp.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Are being held in an old unused part of the compound. Get inside and head northeast.
Mission info has been
This is an
updated.
infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel. It's a guard. Don't let him see you. Avoid combat whenever possible. Those are U.S. Marines on watch, not the type to go easy on intruders. It's a truck. Think you could pull yourself up into the cargo bed?